That's how you end up winning it.
Now Sanders. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And out will come the offense as they take over. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. Now a play fake here on first down. It's caught. Kamar Aiken. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. It's a big play there for Oakland. 41 yards. Now McNair off the play fake. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. It's the former Raider first-round pick, Rolando McClain, in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. Play action. It's McNair. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. Now here come the Cowboys. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how the defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. They go play action with Cutler. His throw incomplete. Dez Bryant, the intended receiver, and it's third down.
NFL quarterbacks work so hard on their mechanics, and they do so much repetition and practice, off-season, the whole deal. They expect it to be autopilot once the game starts. That way it eliminates any type of pressure of the game, pressure of people in your face, all of that. That didn't shine through on that throw, though, did it?
No. A little bit of a dangerous pass and off target, too.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did, and they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
Yeah, that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. So out come the Raiders. And they got across the 50 last time, but fumbled and turned it over, so they'll be looking to have a short-term memory here, Mr. Davis.
Not only a short-term memory, but a whole lot better ball security. Because if they take care of the ball, continue to move it, their chances of scoring some points, they've got to feel pretty good about. They thought they had things moving in the right direction last time. Fumbles, they don't just affect you on offense, they affect your overall team because now your defense has to make that stand up.
And a neutral zone infraction on the defense.
The defense thought they had the timing count on the quarterback's cadence, but they jumped too soon.
They stay on the ground. Tomlinson, and he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage.
2nd and 1 when people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard to go for the first.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right...
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Vic Beasley able to drop him for a loss of 4. And on third down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He hits his target. It's the tight end, Toilolo. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And Aiken with it over the middle. All alone, Kamar Aiken. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Kamar Aiken, 51 yards. And the Raiders have taken the early lead. And his kick is good. Ready to go now in the second quarter. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis. It's the Raiders in possession of the football, as we'll see one following the score on the final play before break. Sturgis out now to kick this one off. That'll be taken in the end zone. The Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now?
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
Throw left side, completion to Rice. And he's brought down, getting this one. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. Throw complete there to Jerry Rice. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the try here for Bryant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quentin Demps. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. Now the Raiders offense, they get set to head back on the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
That's another nice run, and I have to tell you, some of the coaches that I played for, their philosophies were always different when they see a guy running the ball well. Some of them wanted to immediately go to play action and throw it now because it's wide open. The other coaches said, you know something? Until they stop him, that big boy's going to keep getting the football. And that might be the direction that they're going to go right now.
Denora Cersei in on the stop.
A 1-yard gain could look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
So with that, we come upon the 2-minute warning here on the NFL on EA Sports. An extra defensive back in the game now here for 3rd and 4. To throw, McNair. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. A short gain there of just 4, and that'll bring up a 4th down. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. And he finds his man, Kamar Aiken. It'll be a gain of 18 on the play. And they're able to convert here on 4th and inches. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shout.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Levine Toilolo, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Raiders add on to their lead. And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect, and this remains a 13-0 game. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. Now after the touchdown, it's Sturgis to send it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better.
2nd and 10 now. It's Cutler. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Here's Cutler. Able to find Harris, complete. And he's brought down after a good gain. A good pickup there of 20 yards. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
And when an offense is doing a nice job selling the play-action pass, a lot of responsibility shifts to the linebackers. They're the ones that have to determine run or pass and get to the proper places on the field.
Offense still needing 10 yards. 2nd down.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old-school coaches sometimes didn't.
Now Cutler in trouble. He lost the football. I'll call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Or the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground. Whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's 4th down.
I think the training and practice broke down on that play because he simply didn't run the route deep enough to get to the 1st down marker, despite what was a really nice catch and toe tap on the sideline.
Well, that's 3rd down 101. You got to go to the marker, know where it is. And wow, fortunately he was able to get it back, but it's left his guys in a bit of a hole here. They're backed up deep to start this drive. The Raiders offense now making their way back out onto the field. And the drive will start with a carry by LaDainian Tomlinson. Now hang on here, timeout called by the defense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Shift together here from the D-line.
Here we go. Let's go.
They come out here in the eye. On 2nd down, it's Tomlinson. And he was very fortunate there to get out of his end zone. He maybe got back to the 2-yard line. That's, geez, don't you at least want your guys to get a drink of water? Probably pretty thirsty. Whatever, your wish, our command. 3rd quarter now. This is fielded at the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Now comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the 2nd half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the 2nd half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's got time in the pocket. He's going to fight into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former Patriot, Darrelle Revis. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. A look at the offense now here coming back out on the road for their first possession of the 2nd half. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Here's Cutler to throw. And his throw is incomplete. looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Cutler will throw. Going up top. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play here for Dallas. 44 yards.
I know they had good coverage downfield, but you have to wonder, on 3rd and long like that, how does that happen, that they can get that far downfield and complete a pass? You got to guard the sticks, understand where you are, so it's almost like someone fell asleep at the switch, and now that the play's been completed, they've got to dust themselves off on defense, pick it up, and figure out how to not let that happen again. Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Now Cutler looking to throw. Dancing to his left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete.
Help me out, partner. Was that incomplete?
That was on a deep ball to Dez.
And that's a surprise. The way he attacks the football in the air, it's always surprising.
And they won't try and pooch it. It's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out, and following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Tomlinson again, a first down carry. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Now McNair off the play fake. Looking for Marshall, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the former. Eagle Nate Allen. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. They'll try and get the run game going. This is Miller. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on that run, and while this team is down, they're not out of it by any stretch of the imagination. Maybe you just have to think about different style of running in order to get this guy going.
Now Cutler to throw on 2nd down. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Give him 8 on the play, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Now it's Cutler. He's going to let this one go deep. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I know the initial focus was on how far that pass was downfield, but how about the coverage on the play? Able to stay with him, get his hands where the receiver's hands were going to.
And they're going to try this again. It's another fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. And now Oakland ready to take the field. Well, not only did they try to fake it, they put the ball in the arm of their punter, and it didn't work out.
Not the quarterback.
No.
The punter.
Yeah.
Yeah,
risky.
It is so funny because when it works, genius. When it doesn't work,
look at the big man rumble. And finally out of bounds all the way down at about the 2. It's a big play there for Oakland. 47 yards. Here's McNair, feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Sean Lee coming in hard on the blitz. He gets him down for a loss of 4. Back back now in the East Bay. It's the Raiders with the lead and the football here as we get ready to start quarter number 4. On second down, McNair. Flush, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Vic Beasley in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon.
Well, this defensive unit certainly picked a great time to make a stand. Back-to-back sacks, starting with 1st and goal. Have to believe that they'll continue to bring the pressure on 3rd down.
And now because of the sack, it's 3rd and goal from the 14. Time running out here on the play clock. They'll try and run. Tomlinson.
Ranger. My QB.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 13 on the play. And that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal.
What is that?
The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. They'll need to get the play off quickly. Now McNair. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Kamar Aiken, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Now after the touchdown, it's Sturgis to send it away. This is fielded at the goal line. A little 360. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Username. Day 967.
They come up in an offset eye. Here's Cutler. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. And the Raiders call on a nickel set for 3rd down. On 3rd down, Cutler. And he's going to be taken down. Cutler sacked. Allen Branch coming in to drop him for a loss of 8. And it'll be 4th down. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And Sanders now to return. A terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And the Raiders will have a short field to work with as they take over. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And that recipe on resulted in a touchdown. Looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game.
Let play after my game.
turn up, turn up, turn up. I'm breaking in. I'm at the pearly gates, but they won't let it in. I told the devil, I said, I ain't trying to sin. Yeah. No, I ain't trying to sin.
Who do you want?
Pray to the Lord, Daddy, let me in. I'm breaking in.
Or we can play for 30k coins.
I'm breaking in.
Join party if you have mic. Okay, 30k on the line. Join party.
I'm breaking in.
I need to talk to you about rules.
Breaking in.
Yo, GTA. Yeah.
I do not have mic. But I hear you. Anyone. Okay.
Same page cause we sippin' the same drink. Here's a little something to thank y'all for showing up. Al Dean and the boys are about to blow it up. When the lights come on and everybody's screaming, lighters in the sky, yeah, everybody's singing every word to every song of the girl that's singing tonight. When the lights come on, everybody's feeling a hallelujah. From the floor to the ceiling, yeah, the drink that we're the smoke that we're the party we're through, it's going all night long. When the lights come on, when the lights come on, your buzz blowing it up, it's going all night long.
Are you going to buy? What? The card.
Used to draw, hard to admit that I used to draw. Portraiture in a human form, doodle of a two-headed unicorn, it was soothing. Moving his arm in a fusion of man-made tools and amused from beyond, even if it went beautifully wrong. It was tangible truth for a youth to refuse to belong. No name nuisance, stews in a bedroom, oozing a brand new cuneiform. Barely commune with the horde, got a whole grayscale.
You going by my?
Might zone amp to the yap of the magpie. Unseen hand dragging his graphite. Cross contour, little bit of backlight. Black ink after a Bristol to baptize. You can imagine a rush that ensue when you get three dimensions stuffed in a two. Then it's off to a school where it's all you can do. Being trained and observed by a capable few. Back in New York by peeps and a dog in a two-bedroom doing menial jobs. Plus rhyming and stealing and being a clod. Distractions, freedom, a rod. I left some years of giving a light. I left some will of spirit away. I let my fears materialize. I let my skills deteriorate. Horn about a thought of what I should have been. Continuing
Yes.
a mission that was rooted in a 20-year affinity and rickety condition with a 9D crisis. Snap on the front lawn, look up in the sky. It's shapes falling out of the fringe. All heart though we would have made cowardly kings. They will chop you down just to count your rings. Just to count your rings. Just to count
Let me
your
know.
rings. And our colors pouring out of the fringe. All heart though we would have made cowardly kings. They will chop you down just to count your rings. Just to count your rings. Just to count your rings. Used to paint, hard to admit that I used to paint. Natural light on a human face, stenciled fire in his roommate's face. It was bloom and addiction, a miss and a push and a pigment. Book like a tattooed pigskin look. Pinhead kids in a minute, drank Kool-Aid from a tube of acrylic. And I grew up in a linseed oil ever linen. Joy to the poison, voice to the resin. Capture a map of a gesture, back up, add a little accurate fat to the figure. move that inward. Zinc white lightning shoots from his fingers. Studios strewn with illusion and tinctures. Stay tuned for the spooky adventures. You can imagine the stars that align when a forearm starts foreshortening right, or a torso hung on a warping spine in proportion. Reads as warm and alive. Routine day with a dirt cheap brush. Then a week goes by and it goes untouched. Then 2, then 3, then a month, and the rest of your life to beat yourself up. I left some seasons eager to fall. I left some work to bury alive. I let my means of being dissolve. I let my person curl up and die. Eating up his innards and unfeasible anxiety is brutally committed to relinquishing his privacy, aligning with the trials of the anti-Midas. Snap on the back lawn, look up in the sky, it's shapes falling out of the fringe. All heart though we would have made cowardly kings. They will chop you down just to count your rings. Just to count your rings. Just to count your rings. And now we're colors pouring out of the fringe. All heart though we would have made cowardly kings. They will chop you down just to count your rings. Just to count your rings. Just to count your rings.
Just a bunch of poor boys, daddies, girls, children of the cornfield, trying to turn a shift job into
Gold T for Buccaneers.
we wear the muddy boots, stay true to how we're raised. Ain't nothing about us fake. You know we're straight out of that dirty south, dirty roads. Nobody got no money, got them signed up, pickup trucks, whistling at them from the country. Yes sir. You know we're straight out of that long week, working now. Everybody wanna party all night long, bonfire on the back 40. In the middle nobody going home tonight till we're straight out of moonlight, straight
Buy my first, then I will buy yours.
just a bunch of John Deere junkies getting funky to some old hang. Nothing been stuck in the mud that we can't hook up to a rusty chain in the sun or in the rain. Yeah, it's the kind of thing. You know we're straight out of that dirty south, dirty roads. Nobody got no money, got them signed up, pickup trucks, whistling at them from the country. Yes sir. You know we're straight out of that long week, working now. Everybody wanna party all night long, bonfire on the back 40. In the middle of nowhere, nobody going home tonight till we're straight out of moonlight, straight out of moonlight. Woo! You know we're straight out of that dirty south, dirty roads. Nobody got no money, got them signed up, pickup trucks, whistling at them from the country. Yes sir. You know we're straight out of that long week, working now. Everybody wanna party all night long, bonfire on the back 40. In the middle of nowhere, nobody going home tonight till we're straight out of moonlight, straight out of moonlight.
Left field, call it. Babe Ruth, ball it. Your boyfriend's got a cauliflower with and I'm a. So sue me. Who you, Judge Judy? Stacking the rubies. If life was a movie, then you could just call me the Goonies. You're not relevant. Trolling on the internet. No respect. Haven't moved out of your parents' basement yet.